Hi, welcome to the Lancaster County Super Fair during 4-H FFA check-in for animals. The fair officially opens today. All animals are supposed to be in their stalls by noon, so 2 hours of pigs being weighed in. Let's take and the beef will be weighing in too. So let's take a look around and see the 4-Hers in action. Anna, we are live on YouTube.
Hello.
What are you looking forward to at today's fair?
Okay, well, I am really looking forward to the pig show, which is tomorrow morning. My pigs have been weighed in, and they're all nice and clean, and I'm so excited to see them in the ring.
Were you happy with the weigh-in?
One of them, yes. One of them wasn't too happy to be there, though.
Thank you. We are live on YouTube. Would you like to say what you're looking forward to at this year's fair?
I'm looking forward to showing my animals.
And I've been hearing you talk about a pig named Noodle. Is one of these named Noodle?
That one's named Noodle.
And how did he get his name?
I don't know. My little sister named him.
Okay, and then is this your first time showing pigs?
No, it's my second time.
Do you think you'll do better the second time than you did the last year?
Yeah.
That's called learning as you go, and that's what part of what 4-H is doing. So have a good fair.
Thank you.
Well, we might as well talk to you too. Why did you name your pig Noodle?
Because I didn't have any other names that I should do.
And are you showing a pig or are you going to be in Pee-wee?
I think I'm going to be in Pee-wee.
I think the Pee-wee showmen get popsicles. Have you heard that rumor?
No,
I think it might be true. Have a good fair.
I will.
We are going to see if we can talk to Cole Meter, but he is very busy. We may not get him. Nope, he's not here. So we will just keep walking through, and up ahead is the rabbit check-in. The rabbits started checking in last night and is continuing now too. Tonight they will start with a breed ID and a judging contest.
Don't get me in any of your
Hi, we are live on YouTube. Would you like to talk about your rabbits and what you're looking forward to this year?
This is your first year.
This is my first year.
Well, then this is all new. Okay, is this your first year at the fair too?
No, it was my second year.
What are you looking forward to at the fair?
Just the fun.
And what do you think is fun? The animals or the rides or everything?
Mostly everything.
How many rabbits did you bring? And did you bring anything besides rabbits?
I did not bring anything besides rabbits, but I have lots of rabbits. I can barely count them.
Is this one of your rabbits here?
Yes. That's Moonlight.
Can you take them out and show them to the audience?
Yes.
And what kind of breed is he?
She is a French lop.
She's actually pretty big. Is that a characteristic for the French lops?
Yep.
And so my understanding is that the rabbits are judged according to their breed characteristics and their fur.
Yep.
And I think one of the tests is that the judge blows on the fur. Have you seen that test done?
Yep. It's to check their density. It's to check the density of their fur, and to check if they have any mites.
Would you blow on the fur so we could see? Yep, that showed the ring really well. I assume none of your rabbits have mites?
Nope.
I doubt they could probably come to the fair if they had mites. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good luck at the fair.
Thank
And good luck with your first year exhibiting.
Thank you.
The poultry show will be starting at about 11 o'clock, and we will be live streaming that. So let's go over to the poultry area. I personally am fascinated by this huge turkey. Hi, we are live on YouTube, and earlier you were telling me about the colors on the turkey. Could you tell me that again?
It depends on his mood, but usually when he's calmer, he goes pale, and then when he's angry or upset, he goes red or blue. Or if he's in the mating mood. He really hates my dad, so he'll charge at him and turn bright red and make a lot of sound. And he usually gobbles, but he might be too stressed out right now to do that.
And when you say stress, it's not very hot, so it's probably not heat stress. Is it just a change of where he's used to being?
He's usually like out in the open, so this is a very small cage for his size, and there's people really close to him, and he doesn't like people that much.
I think he looks like the biggest bird here. Would you agree?
Yeah, he's definitely the biggest bird.
Here, I want to get a close-up of his colors. All right.
How do you find that?
Have a good fair.
Thank you. You too.
How do you find that?
It's on YouTube.
Just that
4H Lancaster NE.
4A Lancaster ND.
Yes. NE for Nebraska.
NE, okay.
Yeah. All right. I believe these are the preparations for the show. The ribbons are out, going through the fair book. Also going on at this time is the household pets, and I believe that's why we're seeing what looks like a household pet habitat. Hi, we are live on YouTube. Would you like to talk about the poultry show? I know you are a longtime exhibitor. How many birds did you bring this year?
How many did we bring? 10.
And what is the breed of the chicken that you're holding now?
An Americana.
Could we get a look at his head? And are you going to be doing showmanship with this, or just to enter him in the breed?
Yeah.
Would you explain what the showmanship is?
You talk about your chicken and all of like its wing and its comb and his legs and the color of it.
So basically you're showing that it's healthy bird and the breed characteristics, right? So like when you show the wing, what's something that the judge would look for?
If you tell, like, if it has an axle feather, which is this little one right here, and its primaries and secondaries right here.
That was a lot of fancy words I don't understand. What's the difference between the feathers? Do you know, or do you just know they're important?
I just know they're important.
Yeah. And how did you prepare your bird? I assume you wash it because it looks very clean.
Yeah, we wash it and then we put baby oil on its legs to make them shiny, and we also put baby oil on their comb.
Well, have a good fair.
Thank you.
Next, we will walk through the sheep and meat goat. Both those shows will be going on later today. The meat goat show will start at 2 o'clock, and the sheep show will start short whenever that ends. Hi, we are live on YouTube. Can I interview you?
Sure.
Okay, earlier I talked to you and you were going to wash your goats. Is this one of the goats you washed?
No, these are the ones that are just going to get washed.
Okay, and so I assume, tell me why you wash your animals.
We wash them so they stay clean, and it helps them so they don't, when we go to show, we don't get docked points, so it shows that we take care of our animals.
And how many goats did you bring this year?
10.
And did you bring any other animals?
We brought 2 bucket calves. My sister brought a chicken, and we have 2 pigs.
What are you most looking forward to showing?
The goats.
And the goats you bring, were they all meat goats or were some dairy goats?
They're all meat goats.
And why is that your favorite to show?
I just enjoy spending the time with the goats, and I think we have a whole bunch on our farm, and it's just really fun to work with.
They look very calm. I think I can tell you've been working with them.
Yeah, it's been very busy. For the past summer, we've been getting up at 5 in the morning to go out and work with them.
That's dedication.
Yeah, a lot.
Well, have a good fair.
I will. Thank you.
All right, I do want to walk over to the beef area, but as we go there, I do want to point out the Fun at the Farm. One of Extension's board members, Paula Peterson, has put this together. It is aimed at kids, and it's meant to be educational to teach kids who aren't normally on the farm what farmers do. In fact, I see Paula now, so let's stop and talk to her. She has been in charge of this for several years. Paula, we are live on YouTube. Would you talk a little bit about your Fun at the Farm and what you, the purpose of it, and why kids should come out and see it?
Fun at the Farm. Oh, you want me to hold that? Fun at the Farm is an interactive kids zone area that we've created here to give kids of all ages an opportunity to learn a little bit more about agriculture, understanding where their food is coming from, and that doesn't start at the grocery store, that it actually starts with the corn, wheat, soybeans, and the animals. We've got a lot of fun activities out here. We've got about 7 different activities kids can try. We do egg sizing, planting crops, and animal identification, as well as a fun new Connect 4 and bead bag toss.
And I assume this is going to go on even after the 4-H FFA days.
I will be here in the evenings, the Monday through Thursday following the 4-H part from 5 to 8:30, and then all day Friday and all day Saturday. I'll be out here, and we'll have, after the 4-H animals leave, I will actually have sheep and bucket calf out here and baby pigs. So you'll still get a little glimpse of the animal side, but if you really want to see the animal side, come out before Sunday.
All right, have a good fair.
Thanks, Vicki.
All right, next let's head over to the beef area. They are checking in. Part of the check-in is weighing the beef. Oh, here's another fun little activity for kids to come and look at the cute little chickens. This is put together by the Fair Board. This is not 4-H related. As you can see, there's a variety of breeds. We are live on YouTube, and I would like to talk to a parent and get a parent's perspective of the fair and the value, and you're it.
Okay. Do you have questions, or do you just want me to talk?
Would you specifically speak to why you think the fair is important to kids, both the 4-H youth and maybe the public kids too?
Okay. We have introduced so many new kids to 4-H, and their love of animals becomes so apparent whenever they work with the animals and have the animals on a regular basis at their house. The kids learn so many valuable lessons when they're working with the animals, and it's so fun for them to not only bond with the animals, but to learn the values of taking care of the animals, how important it is to feed the animals, how to treat them for health. It's not only a learning experience for the kids, it's a great family bonding experience because the parents are with the kids, everybody does the project together. You come here, you get hot and sweaty, and you have a lot of fun just sitting around the fair, meeting all of the people in your county who also love to show the animals. It's just a lot of fun for the kids to be able to make new experiences, meet new friends, and just learn so much about something that's kind of a lost art in the world right now. So
I have a couple of comments. One, agriculture is it's like the number one industry in Nebraska, is that right? Or top 3? Yeah. 1 in 3 jobs are related to agriculture. Do you think a lot of these kids go on and have jobs related to agriculture?
I really do think the kids work into the positions that are available for them. the availability of agriculture in Nebraska is so accessible. The FFA programs in our schools are teaching kids that have never had an experience with agriculture to learn about agriculture, to know the stuff that's going on in the agriculture world, and they're really doing a great job of teaching these kids the love of agriculture, which is obviously something that feeds our world and is so important to our world.
Very well said. And my other personal comment is one of my favorite things at fair is seeing the 4-H and FFA youth share their animals with the public. I think that's very generous of them and very educational for the public. Would you agree?
I absolutely do. They love to pet the animals. They love to see their cute little faces. I can't believe how many people take pictures of all the faces of these animals. It's just a great thing.
Well, thank you and have a good fair.
Absolutely, you too. Thanks for taking all the pictures.
Oh, before we go to the beef, let's stop at the llamas. We do have several llamas here. I talked to one of the leaders, and one of their llamas at home is going to have a baby. They're not going to be bringing the baby to the fair this year. We're live on YouTube, and I was sorry about the bad timing. I was telling the audience that you have a llama who might be born. How is that coming along?
Really good. She's getting closer every day. We're expecting her due date's August 8th. We've noticed the baby's moved into the birth canal and stuff. It's shifted and she's starting to get a little bit of an udder, so we've been checking her periodically.
So how do you watch the llamas at home and the llamas at the fair at the same time?
Luckily, they're really close, so we just run back and forth.
Okay. And how many llamas did you bring to the fair? And alpacas?
There's, I think, 12 animals out here today, llamas and alpacas. 4 alpacas, and 4 alpacas, and the others are llamas. The llamas are going to be bigger than the alpacas, so that's one way to tell the difference.
Okay, we're going to go walk over and take a look at them.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, the first thing you're going to notice is that a lot of these llamas have been shaved, and that is for their comfort at the fair. Often the fair is hot. Sometimes it's even near 100 degrees. This fair, the weather looks like it's forecast to be super cool. So that's probably less of a factor, but it's still just for the llama's comfort level. Wow, he looks like I could see his teeth. All right, last but not least, let's head over to the beef. So the sheep show is today, and that's why we see the sheep being washed. All right, these 4-Hers look busy, so I'm not going to interrupt them during their check-in process. Every beef is weighed. Hi, we're live on YouTube, and I was wondering if I could talk to you about your beef animals in particular. I've talked to most of the other animals, but I'd like to get a beef exhibitor's perspective. What are you looking forward to? Tell us when the show is.
I'm really looking forward to meeting new people and hanging out with my friends. It's always a great experience coming to the fair. We'll show this heifer on Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, and she's a market heifer, and we're really excited to see what the show has in store for us.
And how many beef animals did you bring?
I brought one, and then my younger brother brought a breeding heifer.
Have a good fair.
Thank you so much.
this concludes our walkthrough during check-in at the. This concludes our walkthrough at the Lancaster County Fair. I encourage everybody to come out and see the animals, see the 4-H'ers. Even if you don't make it out during the show, there's lots to see. If for more information about the Super Fair, go to superfair.org. SUPERFAIR.org. See you at the fair.